This new auto rifle in Season of Plunder is absolutely nasty, and with this perk combo, honestly it's better than a handful of the exotic primaries in the game right now, especially versus the exotic auto rifles. Guys, really quick video today, and we're going to be taking a look at one of the best legendary weapons in Season of Plunder, which any player can pick up without RNG, and it's the Ammit AR2. This new Ammit auto rifle is available through a quest at the Relic in the Enclave. That's the quest that also rewards the Taipan linear fusion rifle. I know quite a few folks have now completed those quests, but if you haven't, they're 100% worth it. Both of them are awesome weapons that we can get access to craftable versions of. And looking at the Ammit AR2, big shout out to my pal Duddits who gave me a heads up about this roll. I'll link his channel down below. This might look like any old Ammit auto rifle, but the possible perk rolls on this make it an absolute monster. And right here, we're looking at a hands-down PvE god roll. The Ammit AR2, as far as I know, is the only auto rifle in the game which can roll Incandescent. Of course, it's a very popular bonus. There aren't actually even many primary type weapons that can roll it in general. And with it being a craftable weapon, this roll has enhanced Incandescent. And defeating a target spreads a longer lasting scorch to those nearby. And more powerful combatants and opposing guardians cause scorch in a larger radius. And so the enhanced version of this bonus basically makes the scorch last longer. And when we're getting kills, it's leaving that scorch AoE on the target's location and spreading it to enemies that are nearby. So we're able to get a lot of kills very quickly. And now being on a primary type weapon, as you can see for ad control, this thing is absolutely awesome. Of course, the weapon is going to work best wherever we've got a lot of enemies in close proximity, and especially those that we can take down pretty quickly, but there are plenty of Nightfall strikes, endgame activities, playlist stuff like Dares, Wellspring and Catch Crash, even King's Fall that have a lot of opportunities for a weapon like this. Something to point out with Incandescent though, is that if you're running a solar subclass, it's absolutely worth rocking Ember of Ashes, and this applies more scorch stacks to targets, basically making that bonus a lot more effective. And so I would absolutely look into getting hold of this auto rifle and targeting putting Incandescent on it and then enhanced Incandescent. However, this particular roll also has Ambitious Assassin, and paired with backup mag, we can get up to 110 rounds in this magazine. And of course, because we're getting all those scorch kills, all of them are counting for Ambitious Assassin. And when you get that magazine over 100 rounds, paired with Incandescent, it's absolutely awesome. You could opt to add Enhanced Ambitious Assassin, but it's something like an extra 5%, so it's not absolutely huge. And of course, there are other potential perks in the slots here. And comparing this weapon to other auto rifles in the game, even exotics, this thing is absolutely awesome, and I would say it's the premier role to go after on this particular weapon, for PvE at least. So it's just a case of leveling the weapon up until you can unlock Enhanced Incandescent. Of course, otherwise it is a solar damage weapon with precision frame Omolon, so it gets Omolon fluid dynamics, which gives it increased reload speed and stability on the top half of the magazine. That may slightly counter us wanting to empty the mag and get the benefits of Ambitious Assassin, but there's also the element where if you've procced Ambitious Assassin and you've got 100 rounds, we're going to get that stability bonus for a lot of the time that we're firing the weapon. This one also has hammer-forged rifling in the barrel, which is really solid, and extended mag, which will be important if you want to get over 100 rounds. So guys, absolutely, I recommend that you check this weapon out. There are other good trait combos. In the first trait column, it can roll things like dynamic sway reduction, as well as stats for all. And then there's Ambitious Assassin 2. Stats for all will also work pretty well with Incandescent. Dynamic sway reduction is probably better for PvP. Then it can get triple tap, surplus, turnabout, and well-rounded in the first column. As well as seeing Incandescent, it can roll adaptive munitions, gunshot straight, where aiming down sights increases body shot damage at the expense of target acquisition. And then there is One for All, Adrenaline Junkie, Pugilist, where final blows with the weapon generate melee energy, and dealing melee damage briefly improves the weapon's handling. And finally, Tap the Trigger. But again, this shout for PvE right here, Ambitious Assassin and Incandescent, is absolutely nasty. So quick video right there, guys, just wanted to bring your attention to that. Obviously, it's nice that we can get the weapon from a quest. There's no RNG involved in actually getting the weapon or the roll. It just requires that time investment to level it up until you can get the bonuses. But another huge thing here is that these weapons are free for all players. So same as Taipan if you're after a really good linear fusion rifle for damage. This legendary auto rifle absolutely is one of the best you can pick up in the game right now with this particular roll on it. Give us your thoughts down below, guys. Once again, shout out to my pal Duddits for bringing my attention to this weapon. If you've enjoyed the video today, a rating really does help us out down below. And otherwise, I appreciate you tuning in and hope you have an awesome day.